Since it's Valentine's Day soon, I figured I'm just going to show you some nice nail designs you can do for this special occasion, whether you're doing something or not. It's just nice to have fitting nails, and you can use the colors I use, or you can use other colors, and I will show you 10 different designs. Start by painting your nail in the color you like to use. Here I would recommend using white or a really light pink, and you probably need to make several layers. I did about 3. And then for our first nail we will create the word love, and herefore just take a red and make sure that you don't have too much nail polish on it, and then you can easily create an L. The same you're doing now with another color. Here I used purple, so that were the 2 main colors I used like the whole time. I think they match really good, but of course you can also use any other color. And then just create an O, and with the same color create a V. It's really easy to create if you just don't have so much nail polish on your brush. And yes, just go make 2 stripes that go together. At the end, I think we all know how this letter looks like. And then we will use the color again. We used for the L to create an E, and I mean it looks really difficult, but I did it with this big brush and it was really not difficult. Just like I said, make sure you don't have too much nail polish and that you take your time you need to create your letters. Next, we're just going to create the outlining of a heart. Therefore, I used red, and I just started at the top and made a line, like this line down, and then I did another line and connected it with the top. You just have to find the way how it's best for you, and then I just corrected it a little bit. Now we're doing a key, which is also really easy. Herefore, I used this color again, my purple, because the brush is a little bit thinner, so it's easier, but yeah, use the color you like. And then you just create a circle, then a line from this. You can also use a dotting tool here if that's easier for you. And then of course we have to create these 2 things that make a key, and they're also really easy to create if you just take your time. Next, we are going to do little roses. This is such an easy design, and I think it looks really cute. So all you gotta do is just make dots and make them a little bit, yeah, messy, and that's already it. So I made them in the corner, and I think that looks really cute, especially also when you do this on all of your nails. So I had this roses like this, and I think it looks really cute. On the last finger of our first hand, we're going to create a love letter. So this is the envelope, and I used purple to create it because these are my 2 colors I used, but you can also use black to make it look more professional. And here I actually used white as first layer, however you want to call it. And yeah, you would just create 2 lines coming together, and then 2 other lines going from the center. And then when this is dried, just take your red and create a little heart by just doing 2 dots, like 1 dot and then going to the middle and doing another dot and going to the middle again, and it's already finished. Moving on to our next hand, we're now going to create a cute little cupcake. Herefore, I didn't really film that very good, but what I just did was to create a muffin case by just doing stripes with my red, and then I used the light pink color I used on all my other nails and created a semicircle that is my cupcake later. And here I also needed to make several layers, of course. And then what I just did, I took my purple and put some sprinkles in there. You can do round shaped ones, you can do sprinkle shaped ones like a line, I don't know how to describe it. And I just went in there and made several little dots in several different sizes. And then to top that off, I just created a little cherry with my red. For our next nail, which is also writing, I wanted to create an XO because I think that fits really good and it's really cute. So herefore I used 2 different colors again, so red and purple. So you will see when you look later at your nails that 2 of the designs are red, 2 of the designs are purple, and 2 of the designs are mixed. So anyways, I just created an X, and I made mine a little bit big. First I thought it would look good, but it didn't really turn out so good, so I could recommend you to make them smaller, and I wanted to make them a little bit different like they are. I wanted not to make them so straight like they are, but somehow I didn't manage to do it, but I'm sure you will do it better. And yes, next we're going to create a lock fitting to our key on the other side on our middle nail. So here for just create a semi-circle again with a line, and yeah, I used purple for this, like for the key, and then you will just fill it in and leave a little hole in the middle where the key obviously will fit in. So this is how locks work, I guess. But if you can't do this, like if it's too difficult for you to keep in the middle something free, that's also no problem. You can also fill in everything and then later go over with the color you used for your nail before again and make several layers if you need to. You know, I hope you know what I mean. So like do a dot in the middle and then go over it. And then to make it look more like a lock, just create this half circle that like characterize locks. I have to think when I paint this on the bridge that's in Paris. I don't know if you know what the locks are. And this next nail is the only one where I use red as color, but thinking about it afterwards, I would have done it in the same color and made the dots in red. So yes, do how you like it. So I just used my dotting tool and dipped it in some white to create some dots that I made like this, and then I went over them again if you have to do it. And yeah, I think that looks really cute. And together with the next nail we're creating, it has got this really nice pop art style, because here we're going to create lips in red. You can also do them in purple, but I think in red looks just more classy. And yeah, it's really easy. You just have to make a dot and then draw a line down and then do the same on the other side, and then just connect this with the other side and leave a little hole in between there. And again, if that's too difficult for you, you can also fill this hole in later with the coat you used on your nail. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you have a nice day and recreate the design. See you!